Hello everyone, this is Shanupriya from Vishnu Institute of Technology. In this video, we are going to create a sports booking using Node.js and a database PostgreSql. The requirements for sports booking is to have a two login systems for the admin login and the user login. For the admin login, the admin must have options like add sport, delete sport, and update sports, and all the options. And for the user sport, all the available sports should be used for the user login page. And the user must be able to create a session for the respective sports. So using these requirements, we are going to create a website. So first of all, let's create a database in PostgreSql. Here in PostgreSql, I have created a database called Sports Scheduler, and in Sports Scheduler, I have created a tables. Here in table section, I have created a table called admin for the admin login and admin sign up, and I have created a table for player slots and another table for session for creating sessions for the user. And another table is sports. The sports table contains the details of the sports like description, name, place, date, and timings. And my another table will users. This contains the details about the users login and sign up. These are the tables that I have created in my PostgreSql database. Now let's discuss about the code. Here I created a folder roots. In the folder roots, I have created two files, admin.js for admin login and sign up functions and user.js for the user functions. And I have placed all my HTML codes in the views folder. I have created an admin dashboard, admin login, admin sign up, user sign up, and login. And I also created an HTML page for the add sport, delete sport, and update sport. And also for the user, I created a dashboard page. Now let's discuss about the roots admin.js. Firstly, I initialized the express module and all the files, database and the session using the required. And after that, I have created a session key for the authentication purpose. And then here I have created a root for the admin dashboard. The root will be like slash admin dashboard. If there is any error, then it returns an error fetching report or sport. And then I created a root for the add sport, as this is the admin page. And then using the method post, I have written the method for the add sport. Here it inserts the values, it takes the values from the user and inserts into the database that we created in the PostgreSql. And then after inserting the values, then it redirects to the admin dashboard. So we have given the path of the admin dashboard here. If there is any error, then we have written the catch statement here. It returns the error if there is any error. Then after that, I have created a route for delete sport using get method. It selects the data from the database that we have stored previously using the sport ID. Using the sport ID value, it retrieves the values from the database. If there is any error found, then it returns the error message. After that, using the post method, I have written a method for the update sport so that it updates the values of the sports previously stored in the database. After updating the sports, I have given the path admin dashboard, then it redirects to this path. If there is any error, it returns that there is an error, so that I have written the catch statement. And similarly, I have written this for the delete sport also. It identifies the sport ID that we have selected, and it selects that data, that particular sport ID from the database, and deletes it from the database. If any error is found, then it returns an error message. After deleting the sport, then it returns to the admin dashboard page. And now I have written the post functions for the sign up and login functions. If the it validates the username and password in the dashboard, it selects the data from the admins table that we have created. In the admins table, it checks the column username and the password. If it validates, then the user gets logged into the web page. If any error occurs or for sign up function, it inserts the data, username and password into the database. For that, I have written here insert into admins. I have written the SQL statement here so that it inserts into the database. The func after all the login and sign up, then it redirects to the login page, main login page. And if any error occurs during this, for that I have written a catch statement. And this process is same for the login page also. Here, when we enter a username, it validates with the username in the database. If both are equal, then it retrieves the data. Select for that, I have written the select star statement for that particular username. It selects this data and returns to the page. If there is no data found in the database, then returns that not found. If matches, if username exists and if there is no password, then it returns the incorrect password. And after all that, it redirects to the admin dashboard page. And same as after login and sign up, if you want to log out, for that I have created an logout function. So it redirects to the admin login page after clicking on the logout button. And this is about the admin page. And if you want to discuss about the user page here, same as the admin page, I have imported the modules express router and express session, and I have created a session key, secret key for the authentication purpose. And here I have written a middleware to check if the user is authenticated or not. Here I have written a route using get method for the user dashboard. So it selects the data from the sports table and returns all the available sports in the user dashboard. So it selects the, so here I have written the SQL statement like select time, location, venue, status, name, etc. from the table, where user ID, it validates the user ID and returns all the details of the available sports in the user dashboard page. For that, here I written the SQL statement. And after that, if there is any error, it returns the error. And for the next requirement is to book a session for the available sports. Now for booking a session, it validates the sport ID. If there is no sport ID available, it returns an invalid sport ID. If the sport ID is valid, then it selects the data from the sports table in the database and it validates and returns the details from the sports table. So here I can see that in sports table, the columns present a sport ID, name, description. All these values will be returned if only the sport ID is valid, as sport ID is the primary key and foreign key. It retrieves all the details about the sports. If there is any error, then it returns the error booking session. After the booking session, we need to redirect to the user dashboard. So we have written here redirect to the user dashboard page link. And the sign up and login functions are similar to the admin passwords. Admin. So it validates with the username. For the sign up function, it inserts the values of the username and password into the users table. So here it inserts the values into the table. If the user is already signed up and he need to log in, he validates the username and password from the user table. So he selects, if it validates, then he returns the he redirects to the user dashboard. If any error occurs, then he returns incorrect password or user not found, etc. In this way I have created the user dashboard. let's discuss about let's discuss about the uh, styling HTML that we have given. For the ad spot, we need to create a page that includes the name, place, date, timings, and description of the sports that to be included. For that, I have created an HTML here. And for admin dashboard, I have created the login and sign up functions, and all the details of the sports should be visible here. And here in admin login.js, here I created the login functions for the admin sign up. Login and sign up functions will be available here, and sign up will be function for I have given here. For delete spot, here this action will be done when we click on the delete button. This action will be done here. It validates the value sports from the sports table and deletes the value which is having the sport ID, and it deletes it from the table. And for the update sport.ejs, it when we click on the update button in the page, it validates the sport underscore ID, and it identifies the ID from the table, and it updates the values that are assigned to this ID. In this way the update sport.ejs work, and all these files are connected using our app.js. Here all the routes are combined to use the to access all the files without using any interruptions, without causing any interruptions. Here I have defined the user and admin routes, and here I have defined the index, our index, login, sign up, and user dashboards server pages. And here all the routes are defined. Here I have redirect all these using these links. All the pages can be redirected to their positions. And here this is same as the add sport and update sport. I have given a port number, so that here I have given a port number. Using this port number we can find the web page, we can access our web page and start the server. Okay, let's try this and run and see how the output will come. See, here we can see that the local host is 5000, and it is saying that connected to PostgreSqL database, and our database is database name is Post Scheduler. Now we'll go to Chrome, and here we'll search localhost 5000. See, here we can see that there are two options available: welcome admin and welcome user. Now let's sign up as welcome admin. We get a login page, and if you don't have an account, we need to sign up. First, let's sign up. Again, password is have signed up. Now I need to log in again. I have successfully signed up, and I have entered into the admin dashboards page, and here I can see all the available sports here. So this is the only sport that is available. Now I can update the sport, delete the sport, and I can also add a new sport. Let's try to add a new sport. See here we can see the sport name. Let's add a sport name, volleyball, and places to stadium, and date is, let's say, 8th of this month, and time is 5 p.m. 5:30 p.m. and sport description is bring your own kit. There will be 2 games. So let's click on the add sport. Now we can see that the sport has been added. And now let's try to update. See here we have already created the tennis. Now let's change the date and timings. Let's say this on 28th Feb, and let's change the time to 8 p.m. and let's try to update the sport. So here we can see that the here we can see that the date and time has changed. So in this way we can update the sport and add a new sport. Now let's try with the user dashboard and let's see how it works. So this is the user login page. If we enter any wrong password, let's try using any wrong password. Okay. I didn't sign up using any of these emails, so let's sign up and see. See here it is giving us user not found. Okay, let's sign up. I have signed up and let's see. So this is the user dashboard page. Here we can see all the games that are created by the admin dashboard admin. All the games will be visible here. So here the user can book a session of the respective game, then the details of the game. See, I have clicked on the book session, then all the details of the booked session will be visible here. If I book another session for the another game, that game will be visible here. So okay, let's try to delete the option and see whether it works or not. Let's try to delete the, see here I click the delete button, then it vanished from my dashboard. Let's see whether the game deleted from the user dashboard or not. See here, previously there are 2 games available. Now there is only 1 game available. For this we need to book the session, etc. In this way I have created in the user dashboard and the admin dashboard for the sports scheduler using the database post PLSQL. So thank you.